There's nothing I love more than a light, fluffy body butter. Hey Fragrance fam, I'm Katie, and today I'll be sharing my recipe for exactly that. When the weather gets colder, I love turning to a body butter with warm and inviting scents to keep my skin nourished. That's why I picked our version of Brambleberry's Cocoa Butter Cashmere Fragrance Oil for today's project. Follow along with me, and today we'll make some whipped body butter. Body butters are anhydrous and contain no water, so you'll need a variety of butters, oils, and emollients to create a well-balanced butter. I'm using an even ratio of coconut oil, which is solid at room temperature, and shea butter. Shea butter has the perfect texture for a whipped product. I'm using refined shea butter because it doesn't have that trademark scent of raw shea butter. And it also wouldn't be a cocoa butter cashmere body butter without cocoa butter. Because cocoa butter is pretty brittle, you only need a little bit of it. Combine these three together in a heat-safe mixing container and melt them down using a double boiler. Keep an eye on it as it melts down and give it a good stir every now and then to help it speed along. Once everything is homogeneous and melted, remove it from the double boiler. To make the body butter soft enough, you'll need to add some liquid ingredients. These can be liquid oils, but if you want to minimize the greasiness of the product, you can try out something a little bit different. I'm going to add in a little bit of isopropyl myristate. This is an ester with emollient properties that gives the skin a soft, hydrated feeling. I highly recommend adding in about 5% to your body butters to make them feel silky without leaving a lingering oil residue on the skin. I'm also going to add in some lanolin. This is a unique liquid derived from a waxy substance produced by a sheep's wool. For a vegan alternative, you can switch it out with any liquid oil of your choice. Thoroughly stir in your liquid ingredients and allow the mixture to cool below 120 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a good time to add in the heat-sensitive ingredients like your fragrance and antioxidants. My antioxidant of choice is vitamin E oil, which will extend the body butter's shelf life. And of course, my fragrance for today is our version of Cocoa Butter Cashmere by Brambleberry. Stir them in well and let them cool to room temperature. You can speed this up by popping it in the fridge for a bit or just leave it at room temperature for a couple hours or so. I'll be right back when it's done solidifying. I've got my last couple ingredients stirred in and I've let the body butter cool down a bit. As you can see, it's slightly opaque now. From here, it's time to whip it up. You can use a hand mixer or a stand mixer to do this. Whip it up using your preferred method until it's doubled in volume. I'm using a stand mixer, starting on low and slowly ramping it up. It looks lovely. See, now you can see that it's nice and fluffy. To fill up your containers, we're gonna get a piping bag and you're gonna put a piping tip down at the bottom, and I've already done so. So I'm gonna scoop some out and put this into our piping bag. I'm using a rushing piping tip to get unique ribbons of body butter throughout my container. Tightly seal the containers and add a custom brand label. And there you go! I adore this recipe and I hope you do too. Please let me know if you try it out by commenting on this video or getting in touch with us on any of our socials. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you might have about this product or just any fragrance in general. Become a member of our fragrance fam by subscribing to our channel and ringing that bell icon. As always, I'm Katie and I'm so glad you joined me in this AFI Project Lab today. See y'all later!